Okay, it's March the 14th, 2014. Okay, here's my onions. Now, I just got these in today. They come from Dixon Farms. Whoops, can't focus there. But anyway, they come from Texas. And these right here are red candies. These are my red candies right here. And these are Superstar. These are just like your Vidalias, but since they're not grown in Vidalia, Georgia, they're called Superstars. And these are candy. These are all intermediate type onions, not short day, not long day, but intermediate. And them are candies. Those are really, really good. They're of a yellow type onion. These are a new one that I'm anxious to try. They're called red candy. Well, they're tortilla. They're called tortilla or torpeda onions. They're real long. You can look them up on the internet. Just put torpedo onions. They're real long and they're red and kind of look like a turnip or something. I think it's supposed to plant them about 2 inches deep, so I have to go to about right there with them. But that's the onion. There's about 65 onions to each bundle. Do the math. I don't know. There's quite a few in here. But anyway, I want to go up here and show you what I'm going to do and what I've done. This used to be a dog kennel back here in the back about 35 years ago. It had a chain link fence that ran up through there and went around. And I don't know, I tore all that out, kind of got out of the dog business, but I raised Alaskan Malamutes. Okay, right here is a calla lily that Colin sent me from Ireland. And I planted it in that, it's kind of peat with vermiculite and little, some other stuff in there. And I put it in here, about a week ago. And I dug it just around it there a while ago to see if it was doing anything, make sure it wasn't rotting or anything. And it's doing really good. It's, actually, there were some little white things coming out on the side of it. So I'm real pleased with that. I believe I may get a lily out of that. I'm hoping. And here are some calla lilies that my mom had from last year. And I'm just trying to get them things going. But the greenhouse is pretty vacant right now since it's so early. That's my big heater that I heat with. And I put this big table in here. I had to wrestle it in to get it in because it just from one side over to the other. It fit in there perfectly. And I don't have my hydroponics in here, but they will fit. And I might put another shelf right in here. Of course, I got this shelf here. But here's what the really big thing that I did. There used to be a fence that come across this concrete here, and it separated the females from the males. Was over here on this side, and the females were over there. And I had this little pea rock in there. And when I tilled it with my new tiller, it tilled all those old rock up. I just used to mow all of this. And really, I don't know if the rock will hurt it or help it. It could help it drain, and it could really mess it up. So I don't know. But I made these raised beds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 raised beds, and I want to put two rows of onions in each bed. And I don't know. I just don't know about the dirt, but I wanted to get everything out of the way from my other garden where I plant my pumpkins. So I wanted to put I'm going to put these onions in here. I'm just going to put these scallion type onions right in this little mound that I build right here, and I put lettuce. I'm going to put lettuce. Make me a lettuce bed with some canvas. There's Smokey in the greenhouse. I'm going to put me some lettuce with the canvas on it right here. And I also sowed some turnips in there not long ago. A guy gave me like a whole can from 2008. So I don't know if they'll come up or not because they're pretty old. But I mean, a whole can, you know, they might come up. But anyway, that bush over there, I worked all day trimming that thing back. It used to be really huge. Well, you could see the dirt around it where it used to go. And I trimmed it back, and I think I might take my chainsaw and see if I can't cut a lot of that, the rest of that out. Because it really is not that pretty of a bush, and it makes a big mess. That's a wood pile that I had a long time ago. I used to have a wood cooking stove. It was a wood burning stove that you could cook on it in the garage, and I got rid of it, and now I still got all that wood. I need to build a big campfire and burn all that. And this right here is a little deal that I made for my hydroponic tomatoes, and I'll probably use that this year. So that's about it on the garden update for this early in March. Luna, she likes to lay down there and get her belly tickled, don't you? You like to get your belly tickled. Yes, she does. But anyway, that's it. I'll plant those tomorrow and I'll add it to the video. Okay, it's the next day and wind is really blowing hard. So I'm kind of trying to hide the speaker there. Okay, what I've done, I'm going to kind of do this for my own too, where I know where these onions are. I haven't put them in the ground yet, as you can see. But these first, just couple feet, are these tortillas. They're in the first 3 rows, because that's really some pretty good dirt. And then what happens here is, yeah, those are superstars. What I done, I split them up, and I get the biggest ones and put them out, and then put the smaller ones where I can space them closer together. So all those are superstars. All of these are right here are red candies. That's the second row. And then the third row, these are just the candies. You can always tell the candies because they're yellow, and the red candies are red, of course. Okay, now here's where it all gets confusing. Okay, these right here are white. So those are all, these right down through here are superstars, all the whites, till it gets to about right here, and then we go into the red candies, and then we go into the yellow candies. And then we get over here, these are even smaller, and those are yellow candies and a couple red candies there, and then the rest of these little ones are superstars. And what I'll probably do is go up through here and put onion sets. Just put onion sets up through here. So let me get it covered up and I'll get a video of that. Okay, I finally got it done. My batteries kept running down. I made a little, right down through the center here, I made a little trench, and I put 10-10-10 fertilizer down through every one of those. And so I've got it all done. This row didn't complete out, and I'm going to put green onions right up through here. So I wasn't going to put them over there, but I'll end up putting something else out over there. But that's it. I had 430 total onions, approximately 430. Some of them were really small, and they'll probably just make scallions. But here's Lulu, and that's it for the onion.